Everyone gather round. The captain has discovered a big secret, while the Ganon officers are having a serious party in the meeting room, all huddled together. Evidence is neatly laid out, and everyone wonders, is it worth the high-ranking official's trip just for 2 soldiers running off? On entering, officers stand, but the director sits leisurely, applying lip balm, pondering lunch. The atmosphere is as tight as a cucumber in a fridge until the director gives a subtle chin nod, and the captain carefully starts reporting, showcasing the evidence one by one. The officers boldly stride up to the captain, asking, "The report says the map was found on Dong, so why should Ganon also be punished?" Seeing the director's question, the captain nervously gulps, thinking, "This isn't in my script." Character. The captain's witty reply leaves the director speechless, and he strides to the front like a dismissive celebrity. He announces that Jin Dongyan escaped, and although General Yan is an ordinary soldier, he's trying to catch fish. You think this is more important than the facts? He turns and changes the punishment to tell a joke. The officers are baffled by the director's flippant ruling. When it comes to absolute power, no one dares stutter a peep. Dressed up, Ganon gets into the security car, and just when he's confused, the convoy halts. He thinks he's about to be executed on the spot, instantly feeling a shroud of doom. This is it. Only to find the director smiling brightly in front of him. Turns out, Ganon's father was the director's dad's personal chauffeur, and they've known each other since childhood like stage buddies. The director asks him, "Are you really going to betray the country?" Ganon quickly denies, thinking, who can refuse a company party? But facing the gap in status, Ganon can only hang his head in submission. Unbeknownst to Ganon, the director secretly looks down on him. He's just putting on this act because the general is coming. The director wants to mold Ganon into a hero who catches fleeing criminals to impress his father-in-law, while Ganon's escape plan is just an aft. Gazing out at the endless fields, the thought of escaping North Korea quietly reignites in Ganon's mind. He hopes the party ends soon so he can sneak away before the impending storm, but things take another unexpected turn. Word spreads that he's getting attention from the general as a hero, and thanks to the director's machinations, he's appointed as the Minister of Security. Ganon momentarily goes blank, realizing he'd have to be on call beside the minister at all times, leaving his escape plan in ruins. He chases after the director, begging for a chance to retire and change the decision, but the director says, "Your background is nothing, even if you retire. Good jobs are out of reach." The director thinks he's doing Ganon a favor out of old friendship, but Ganon looks at the photo with the general in his hand, secretly devising a bold plan. However, he doesn't realize that the tiny pass in his hand is no protection against the looming danger, as an intense feeling of unease grips Ganon. 2 guards are watchfully eyeing him from the lookout tower. Indeed, there's a deadlock ahead, but Ganon remains unfazed, calmly walking toward the guards. Through binoculars, he sees headquarters on alert. To escape, he needs another plan, so he goes to the parking lot for a closer look. His eyes light up as he spots a car with the key still in it. He gives the door a tug, and it opens right up. Yes, this is what he needs. Ganon grabs the drunken general from the banquet and quietly shoves him into the car. Pretending to be taking the general back as the entrance draws nearer, Ganon's heart beats like a drum. Success is just around the corner. The gate is right ahead, and just as Ganon is about to bolt, the guards prepare to stop the car for a check. Upon seeing the general in the car, they immediately clear the way, allowing Ganon to escape the headquarters unscathed. As the general comes to from his drunken stupor, he finds himself sprawled in a field of crops. Meanwhile, Ganon drives, calculating the general's figure. He's appraising, calculating in his mind. Then, Ganon realizes the car has run out of gas and is stranded, and worse, military vehicles are passing by. The military vehicles turn toward him, and Ganon walks over calmly, ready to ask for some gas while even showing off his forged pass. Even though the pass seems fine, it raises suspicion from the officers, who ask why he didn't check the gas level before going out and why. They whip out their phones to verify his identity. Seeing his cover about to blow, Ganon hastily claims he's from the security department on a secret. The officers aren't fooled easily. They decide to take him for verification. Sensing this, Ganon insists on rushing to Chunfeng for his mission. To hand over captured defect to Jindong, no one can delay the process, and to everyone's surprise, the officer realizes he's indeed on an important mission. Afterwards, Ganon follows the convoy to the Chunfeng police department, and after signing, he meets a trembling Don who's shaking with fear. But just as Ganon prepares to bid farewell to the officers, the aide suddenly intervenes, and the atmosphere swiftly grows tense. Gainan feels the eerie approach of death again, ready to snatch a weapon and resist, but the officer's reaction leaves everyone dumbfounded. The aide apologizes sincerely for his hasty and offensive action directed towards Gainan. Dazed, the aide turns away, not daring to say more, but his eyes inadvertently catch Gainan's signature on the hand of a form that matches the defector's size. This only confirms suspicions that Gainan is up to something, but that Slap has taught him a lesson. He doesn't rush to report to the officers. Instead, he volunteers to escort Gainan out, and Gainan, wanting to ensure his escape, has to keep apologizing for the unintended rudeness. On the road, the aide persists in making phone calls to verify the authenticity of Gainan's identity, eventually discovering a vital clue in the process. Seeing that his lies are about to unravel, Gainan discreetly eyes the driver's sidearm, preparing to seize it for resistance. But the aide is quicker. They tussle in the cramped cabin, the driver hit in the head. It turns out that the director of the security department detected Gainan's defection and personally led the team to capture him, currently carrying out a relentless, indiscriminate shooting at them. The car loses control and flies into a mound of dirt as the driver is shot. Luckily, Gainan and Dong are unscathed, but the next second, bullets rain down like hail.